Hello everybody and welcome to Monday's maths lesson. So today we're going to do something quite exciting. In fact, all week this week is going to be really great, I think. We're going to be looking at measuring stuff in lots of fun and exciting ways. And today I'm going to teach you how to make some origami, which is the Japanese art of paper folding. Okay, so we'll teach you how to make this fish, and this whale by the end of the lesson. So, let's get started. Now, the first thing you need when you're making things like this is you need a perfectly square piece of paper. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is get a piece of paper. If you have coloured paper, that is absolutely great. If you do not have coloured paper, white paper is fine. You might want to use squared paper to make life even easier for you maybe. But you could just cut a sheet out the back of your maths book. That might help you if you're finding this tricky. But here we go. I've just got some white paper. Okay, coloured paper is better. Now, to make your square, now if you remember, can you remember the properties of the square? Okay, if you remember, how many sides does a square have? Okay, yep, it has 4 sides, and hopefully remember, all the sides need to be exactly the same length. So what you're going to do is you get your paper and your ruler. Okay, and I'm going to measure 15 centimetres. So I've got the end of my ruler there on where the 0 would be, and I'll go up to where the 15 is here. And I'm just going to make a mark here. Okay, quite a big mark so I can see it. Okay, now going down this edge, I'm going to get my ruler perfectly at the end. You can't do it roughly, it has to be exact. So the end where the 0 would be exactly at the end, I'm going to go down to my 15 here and make a little mark there. Okay, so there we go. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go across here and I'm going to try and get this in line with the other bits of the paper. If I just move that up there so you can see. Now, I mustn't have my ruler wonky because then it won't be a square. I've got to try and get it as straight as I can. If it's not perfect, don't worry. We do all make mistakes. It will still work out. Just try and get it as accurate as you can. So again, I'm going over to my 15 here, make a mark there. And then to try and get this even better, I'm going to find this top corner here. I'm just going to go down 15 here to check. Yeah, and that's in the right place, okay? So then all I'm going to do is I'll just draw a line joining up the marks, okay? So from there all the way up to there. Okay, and then across here, I will join these two up, checking it's 15. Okay. And then I just do that. Really important you hold the ruler. If you look at me, I'm holding the ruler. So I want you to really practice how you're holding the ruler. You need to hold it steady. See, I've got my 4 fingers like that, so it doesn't wobble, so I get a nice straight line. Okay, now you can see on my paper, I've got a square. And I'll just get my scissors and I'll cut along here and along here, okay? Now I'd like you to make a few squares. I think you should make quite a few, maybe at least 5. Then you can have lots of goes at making these origami animals, okay? And the more you have, the better, because you might make mistakes. I've certainly made lots of mistakes as I've been practicing this. So the more paper you have, the more opportunities you have to do this. Okay, now, here's one I made earlier. So I've got some paper here. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a fish first. So I'm going to show you how to make this fish first. Okay, so when you've got your perfectly square piece of paper, 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres, I would like you to, first of all, you're going to fold the paper in half like this, okay, from corner to corner. Okay, so I've got my paper like that, and I open it up. Okay, so it's like this. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make another. In fact, I'm going to close it back up, actually. Sorry, forget that. Now we're going to make some folds. Okay, I'm going to go this way with a fold. Is that right? Sorry, I've done that wrong. Sorry. We're going to go this way, right? Okay, there we go. Even I make mistakes. Have a nice bit there, okay? And then we're going to have this one coming over here, like that, okay? And then, if I turn it over, I've got a nice fish. And all I have to do now is I can draw on a nice eye. Okay, oh, that's not very good. I'm sure you can do better than that. And then I'll just draw this bit here. And we've got a lovely fish, okay? And you could decorate this however you want. I'm sure you're more artistic than me. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next fish, okay? We're going to try and make this one, okay? This one's a little bit more exciting. I think I'll make it this color. This is a nice color. So, right, let's just get started with this one. Okay, just bear with me. A few technical issues. Right, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to fold this in half to make a triangle. Like so. Okay, then I'm going to open it up. In fact, no, I'm not going to. I'm just showing so you should have a line like that. So have it folded like that. Okay, next I'm going to fold it over like this. Okay. So you've got a triangle like that. Okay. Okay, now, so when you open it up, you will have a cross like this. Okay. Now I'm going to fold it across this way, just like so. Okay. And you have something that looks like that. Okay, now I can just have it like this. I can put my finger in the middle, okay, like so. Now comes the interesting bit. This bit you might, I had a bit of difficulty doing this, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it better. So we're going to fold this bit over like that, and from this side as well, okay? So it looks like that, okay? And then I'm just going to flatten this bit down to make a nice triangle. Okay, lovely jubbly. Now I'm going to just put my triangle like this. Okay, now, very near the end now. So if I just take this flap here, because there's two bits there, flap up like that. Just put it there like that. And then I can take this top flap down, fold it over like this, okay? And we have what is beginning to look like an origami fish. Now all I have to do is I'm going to flip it over like that, and I'm going to decorate it with some, well, you can decorate it however you like. Okay, I'm just going to put, how should I do it? I'm just put a nice eye here. It's good if you've got any felt tip pens, things like that. That's good for this. Let's see, here's the one I made earlier. Oh, I did this one the other way around. Maybe we could put, you could put a little, how have I done this? I could put a little sort of fin here thing. Okay, and you could decorate that like that. I'm sure you could colour these in really beautifully, however you like, okay? Now, the last one I'm going to show you how to make is this whale. Okay, so I think I'm going to get I'm lucky I've got blue paper. Remember, you can make this on squared paper, any old paper you've got, it doesn't matter, okay? So, to make the whale, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the paper in half like this. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, okay. And then I'm going to fold it. So you take this piece here and you fold that there, okay. And then I'll take this other side and I'll fold it there like so. Okay. Now I'm going to fold down this top lip here. Okay, so it'll look like this. Then I'm going to fold it in half. Oh, I haven't done it perfect, which is why it's a good idea to have if you make lots of squares at the beginning, in case you make mistakes, you can fix it up. So I fold it in half like that. Okay, and then just the last bit, we're just going to make the tail of the whale. So I just sort of flip this bit up here. Okay, flip it up like that. Then I'll fold it back down. Okay, and we just want this bit to stick up a bit. Oh dear, I'm having a bit of a trouble with this. A bit fiddly. There we go. Right, so then, if you look at that, I've got a nice whale with a tail sort of popping up. Okay, and then all you need to do is you can draw on a nice eye. Okay, or you can decorate it however you like, and there you go. I've got a nice whale, okay? So I've showed you today how to make a nice 2 different types of fish. This one's the easiest one to make, and then this fish and a whale. If you look on the internet, if you look on Google and type how to make any animal you like in origami, there's lots and lots of instructions how to make it. But like I said, the key is making that square piece of paper at the beginning. I would make lots of bits of paper, measure it very carefully with your ruler, okay? Because really this lesson is all about using your ruler very carefully. Okay, and enjoy it. I'd really like you to make these sea creatures, or maybe challenge yourself, find some others on the internet. And then I'd love to see photographs of the origami sea creatures that you make, and I would love to put them on Dojo. Thanks for watching.